We're gonna work it out right now.
Brothers and sisters, we're joined together today to believe in the power of metal. Metal Church.
Brothers and sisters, sing what destiny has for thee. Your creativity, right there on your TV. Skills for you and me. Partake in the glory, Metal Church. Jesse James, Metal Church. Metal Church.
The ground just hopped. Felt like sparks come out my fingers. It's the high frequency. It like knocked me on my. Oh, that's, look at. The ground came loose. Woo. I'm awake now. I hate getting shocked. It's like my least favorite thing ever.
Guess I'll put my gloves on now.
Just for fun. Welding's like riding a horse. Once you get the hell shocked out of you, you just gotta jump right back on.
Not the first time that's happened.
I did that one time. I got titanium screws in my knee, and it went a spark from the inside out on the table and like left a cauterized hole in my leg.
Right. I've only had stuff dug out of my eye once this year.
After welding the tunnel to the bottom panel, drill a hole at the top of the tank for the gas cap.
It's taken me years to get good at filing like that. I'm gonna throw a tack on it with just some alloy steel, just to hold it. Since the two metals are, one's really thick, you know, a 1/4 inch thick on the bung, and like, you know, a 1/16 thick on the tank, we should use silicone bronze to weld it, because if you try to heat, we'll end up warping it if we try to use regular rod. Yeah, all just 18 gauge cold roll steel, the cheapest kind, you know. Like Steve said, he uses that AK steel, but that stuff's expensive. I think I'm still can't get the swap meter out of me. It all does the same thing.
Once the gas cap is in place and all the chips are cleared out, then you can weld on the bottom panels.
I think we'll block sand it a little bit, and then we'll Scotch-Brite it and see where we're at. I think we're pretty close to being done. Basically do this just to dress it. Make it have like a presentable finish. Make it look like we cared about what we were doing. And maybe hide all the work we did. People come up, ooh, how'd you make that? Oh. We went to the custom gas tank emporium and bought it. I'm not trying to remove any material, just trying to give it a universal finish. There's still quite a few little low spots, and this little rippling effect from the hammer, we can probably get rid of most of that. But I don't want to, we've got a pretty decent universal thickness, and I don't want to make it thinner by sanding it too much. Best to do this by hand. You know, if we have to hit it with like a power sand or anything, all we're going to do is make it thinner. This is Scotch-Brite. We're just putting a texture on it. Block sand it with some 50 grit and then, or 40 grit, and then doing this just double checks our work to make sure we don't have any giant low spots or high spots that would take too much body filler to fill. You know, this is a guide to see if we did a good job. Put 1 or 2 coats of primer on this and block sand it again, and it's perfect and ready for paint. Yeah, I think it looks cooler without paint. I think that's about it. The last 2 steps would be to mount it and put the petcock on it, but those we kind of want to wait for the motor to be in it. The last step I would say is, I definitely recommend, is to send it out and have it professionally sealed and pressure tested. That way there's no gamble when it comes to holding gas, and sealing it's a good idea because if it's steel, since there's so much water in modern gas, it keeps it from rusting on the inside of the tank, and that's that. Cool.
It's pretty amazing that this started out as a couple pieces of flat metal. Then we hammered it into submission, welded on it a bit, hammered it some more, stuck it on a frame, and voila, it's a gas tank. A motorcycle gas tank is one of the many things you can make with metal. With a little bit of inspiration and a lot of faith, you can make anything in the metal church.